This popular alpaca sling is now available in a new smaller size. Let's talk about it. What's up friends, I'm John and this is Unpacked, a place where we make super long-winded videos about your favorite bags, EDC, and travel related gear. And today I'm excited to bring to you one of my personal favorites, the ALPAKA Flight Sling 1 liter. That is correct. Their very popular 2 liter Flight Sling has now shrunken down into this more EDC packable 1 liter size. Just in case you're unfamiliar with ALPAKA, they're an Australian-based gear company with a carry solution for everything you can think of. Whether it be a travel backpack, a sling, a tote, or some EDC pouches, ALPAKA definitely has you covered. I recently did a video on the Elements Travel Backpack. If you haven't seen this video right here, I highly recommend you check it out, especially if you're in the market for a new travel backpack. As usual, I'm going to hit you with the tech specs right here on the screen. As you can see by the weight here, clocking in at just under half a pound, it's going to be a nice small size. I like that it has a little bit of a height to it at 5.5 inches, just over 5.5 inches. You know, slings in this 1 liter size tend to have that long hot dog shape, but this one here kind of is gaining that volume a little bit from the height, and I do like that. Now this particular Flight Sling is available in 2 sizes, this here 1 liter and their 2 liter that they already been producing, but this 1 liter is only going to be available in black and green. For more additional colors you may want to look at their 2 liter if you want a blue or a gray. This 1 liter sling is going to set you back 45 USD. The larger one comes in at about 49 USD, and per usual, like most ALPAKA products, this does come with a lifetime warranty. Starting with the overall aesthetics and quality of the bag, you can see the bag has this kind of rounded top and squared off bottom. Kind of reminds me of a fresh baked loaf of bread. I really do enjoy the look. I like that the bag is a little bit taller. Typically when you get these 1 liter slings, they're a little bit longer in shape and lower profile. So I use the TomTalk T33 Aviator every single day. This is my 1 liter. This is my carry-all. I love this sling, but it's shorter in height and longer in length. And after using this Flight Sling, I'm going to tell you that I did prefer the height over the length. My gear just seemed to fit a whole lot better with a little bit of a taller bag at just over 5.5 inches. And as far as quality for this bag, there was no loose threads, no misaligned stitching. You do have reinforced stitching at your anchor point. So all the things you want to see and come to expect from ALPAKA. Overall, really happy with the way this bag looks when it's on me. And of course, the quality is top notch. Now the primary material being used is a 210D AXOFlux ripstop nylon. Now if I'm not mistaken, I believe that AXOFlux is like a specific developed material for ALPAKA. Now I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments, but I think this is an ALPAKA exclusive. Now it is a 210 denier, so anything you have that's kind of in that range, kind of like this TomTalk, it's going to feel really smooth, really easy to clean, doesn't collect pet hair and dust, and if it does, you can easily brush it off with your hand. I really do enjoy this material, and overall look of this bag when it's packed out, it looked really well on me. So overall, the quality is something you come to expect from ALPAKA, and definitely the design is, I think, going to be suitable for anybody in any type of environment or travel situation. The bag does feature 2 zipper compartments that are held together by these YKK AquaGuard zippers. Now, if you see my Elements travel backpack video, the AquaGuard zippers on that backpack were super smooth. On this particular 1 liter sling, not so much the case. They're the typical AquaGuards. So what I mean by that, well, they have this kind of shiny coating on it for weather resistance. So it has a little bit of resistance when you're pulling these zippers. Now, by no means do I mean it's difficult to open. It's just going to have a little bit of extra resistance than a regular zipper would. So with these number 5 AquaGuard zippers and this 210D AXOFlux that does have a water resistant treatment on it, that's going to mean that this bag is going to be pretty weather resistant. Now it's not going to be waterproof, but it should be able to get you through, you know, a sticky situation in a pinch. The only branding you're going to see on this bag is a small Hyperlon tag with the words ALPAKA in matte black. Very subtle, very discreet, not super loud, but there is a little bit of branding on the front. I don't mind it at all. On the back of the bag, you do have 2 attachment points for this strap. This strap is fully removable, but it does include a 1-inch strap that is like this premium seatbelt material. Really soft, really smooth, looks really nice. Now it is a closed loop system, so you're not going to have any dangle, but there is this web keeper included to help manage your strap. So in addition to the strap being fully removable, you could undo the buckle on either side. You just push down on the button and down on the buckle and it easily comes out. To reattach, you just simply push down and in. Super simple, and it comes off on both sides. So what that's going to mean, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, If you like to undo your buckle, you can do it from either side. You don't have to take the strap off and reconfigure it. If you're left-handed, it's all there, easily removable, and you could also just replace the strap altogether if this is something that's not comfortable for you. But being that it's a 1 liter sling, I think this 1-inch strap, especially this nice premium material, is going to be, you know, perfect enough for most people's situation. So getting into this first compartment of the bag, it's going to reveal this beautiful 150D polyester ripstop nylon. It has this diamond pattern. It looks really nice, really pleasant to the eye. And it has this cool gray, you know, color into it, so you can easily find all your gear down on the inside and you're not looking into a black hole. But prominent, dead center, is this key leash. This key leash is pretty burly. It also utilizes that same premium seatbelt material, but it's probably one of the thickest key leashes that I've ever seen on the bag. So this key leash features a Maglocks magnetic connection point here. Real easy to attach to your keys, real easy to take off and on. So you undo this clip much like the hub system. You just twist out and it reveals this D-ring. Then you can attach this D-ring to your keys and then snap it back in just like you would on any of the hub pouches from ALPAKA or the hub carabiner or any of the hub accessories. So then you want to put that on your key leash, you just slap it in place there, and there it goes. The interesting thing about this keychain is that while it looks and operates like ALPAKA's hub system, it is not compatible with ALPAKA's hub system. So here we have the hub clip, and again, it's the same way. You kind of pop this off to the side and it reveals the same D-ring, but it's not compatible. You snap that in. If you already have one of these on your keys, you won't be able to use it on this keychain. It doesn't work. So I wonder why ALPAKA chose to go with 2 different routes. So you may have one of these already connected for the hub system, and now you'll have to connect one of these for your flight pouch. But just know that if you already own many of the hub accessories, the same magnetic mechanism is not available in this particular Flight Sling. It uses a different style. But we'll roll with it there. There's my keys attached. Easily goes into that front compartment. Now this front compartment does have these gussets down at the bottom, so it gives it a little bit of its own dedicated volume. So you could put, you know, a little bit of bulkier gear in there. But for me, it was a good place to keep my keys always. And then always take a snack, because I don't want to be caught making irrational decisions when I'm out and about. Keep that thing on me. Always keep a snack in there. Again, you could put some bulkier items in there. The really good thing about this sling is even though if you don't pack this pocket out, it still keeps a nice sleek design. Moving over to the main compartment, you do have dual zips here with these hyper long zipper pulls that allows you to go into the main compartment. So the zipper stops about halfway down. I would like for it to come down just a little bit further. That way it felt a little bit easier getting into the main compartment, but at least it stops right here. Gives you pretty decent access there. When you look at the inside of this bag, again, you see that 150D polyester ripstop nylon. Beautiful interior there. Got a little bit of branding up top from ALPAKA. Keep moving forward. Their slogan. On this side of the bag, the front side, you're going to have 2 equal-sized drop-ins. They go all the way down to the bottom. You're going to have some decent expansion in this bag. You can see you have about at least 2 inches at the bottom. That gives this bag some pretty good depth for a 1 liter sling. Again, another ALPAKA tag on this side. On the back side of this sling, you do have like this microfiber material. Now it is going to be on both sides. So I'm assuming that's where they kind of want you to put your electronic device. It's going to keep it, you know, well protected. Now there is no significant padding anywhere on this bag, but this microfiber material is going to help keep your device protected from, you know, scratches or whatnot. So your larger iPhones, your iPhone 15 Pro Max is easily going to fit in that compartment there. As you can see, it's fully covered up by that microfiber, giving it, you know, pretty decent protection. You could probably fit something a little bit larger, but iPhone 15 Pro Max easily fits down in there. Now these 2 drop-in pockets on the back side I felt were a really great size. It's basically divided right down the middle, but it gives you a lot of versatility on what you can use these pockets for. Pretty big giant drop-ins that go all the way down to the bottom. I could put like my bigger Anker 10,000 milliamp battery on this side, and then I can put my charging cable on this side. You could also toss in some like hand sanitizers. I mean, your flashlight. It's a lot of space. It's a good sized pocket. And you still have plenty of room in the main compartment. I can easily put my ALPAKA Zip Pouch Pro, and here I got some odds and ends like my chapstick, eye drops, a couple of other little items. I can put my AirPods, even with the case, it fits nice on the side of that zip pouch. On the back side, I can keep my field notes down there at the bottom, fits nice and snug there at the bottom. And I can just throw a ballpoint pen in there when you need it. You still have some extra room if you really want to jam some extra gear in there, but a sling this size, you're probably not even carrying this much. This is an easy pocket dump sling, but if you want to carry some bulkier items, you have the capacity to do so. But generally, a 1 liter sling is going to be just your pocket dump to, relieve yourself of your wallet, phone, keys, those sorts of things. So again, on the back side of this sling, you have the discreet pocket. Now, they chose not to use a zipper, but this magnet closure instead. So it's just a pair of magnets holding this pocket closed. So I have my ALPAKA up card holder, RIP, my favorite minimalist wallet they no longer make, but it easily fits down in the bottom of that, and then the magnets engage, and that wallet ain't going nowhere. But here's the thing, even on the website, they advertise this as a secret passport pocket. Now I have here a standard American passport. If you look at the size of this pocket, it looks like this passport should easily fit down at the bottom. But when you actually insert it into the pocket, kind of stays right here. It ends right here. So it doesn't allow the magnets to engage. So this is essentially just become a slip pocket. And I know most people aren't comfortable putting their wallet or their passport in a simple slip pocket. Even though this pocket is going to be pushed up against your body, shouldn't really go nowhere. But I know a lot of people's sense of security isn't satisfied, especially when the magnets don't engage. But I will tell you this, even if you were to turn this sling upside down, shake the hell out of it, the passport didn't budge, even though the magnets aren't engaged. So while it doesn't feel the most secure, it's actually pretty secure. You're not going to lose your belongings. And even if you're held upside down by your high school bully and shook at the ankles, your passport's going to remain in your sling. So it is what it is. I know it doesn't give people that sense of security they're looking for, but overall, your item should be pretty secure. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to budge. There is no zipper, but no need to fear. Your stuff is safe. So the reason I use a 1 liter sling almost daily is because it is the perfect pocket reliever. Stuff that I would normally carry in my pockets, my phone, wallet, keys, chapstick, pocket knife, all that stuff fits real easy into the sling. And even when it's fully packed out like it is here, I think it maintains a pretty, cool, sleek silhouette, even fully packed out. So for reference, I am 5'10". Like I said, no matter what your style of carry is or no matter your body shape, I think the 1 liter sling is a perfect, perfect carry for anybody. Now having this premium seatbelt material, you can easily slide the sling around to the back, no problem if that's your, preferred method of carry. So for me, I typically just like to wear it up front, but I know some people like to sling it around. Again, if you are one of the people that unbuckle the sling, super easy, push down and the buckle comes undone. Again, if you're left-handed or right-handed, you can easily sling this sling over the other shoulder and you can unbuckle it there. No need to readjust the strap or rearrange the strap. So now that I've gotten to use this sling as my daily driver over the last several weeks, there's lots to enjoy about this thing. But my most favorite feature of this bag is its overall design. The way that it has this kind of half crescent, giving the bag a little bit of height, not so much the length, meant that all my gear can fit down in there, even my larger gear, and I can easily close the zippers over the top. So overall, that combined with the shape and the way this thing has been able to compress and keep its sleek design meant that whether it's fully loaded or not loaded up very much at all, it maintained a sleek profile and looked pretty presentable no matter which way you choose to pack this bag out. I also really enjoyed the choices of materials here. Now, while this is an axle flux, and I believe that's an ALPAKA specifically developed material, it operates and feels like a lot of the 420D ripstop nylons and robot materials on the market. What that means is I love a low maintenance material. I can easily dust off any dirt and debris by just, with my bare hand. And again, I love a low maintenance material, but even though it's low maintenance, it doesn't feel cheap. It still looks premium in conjunction with these, kind of leatherish feeling hyper long pulls. This premium seatbelt material gives this whole package a nice premium look and feel without that super premium price tag. Clocking in at just 45 bucks, it makes it feel like a $60, $70 sling real easy. I thoroughly enjoyed my time with this sling, but I did have a few critiques. The first one being the key leash in the front pocket. The fact that it's not compatible with the ALPAKA's own hub system is kind of strange to me. Now, I know a lot of people already have money invested in the hub system, like myself. So I have one of these already living on one of my keychain, and I would have loved to take this and been able to connect it here and seamlessly go between my different hub products, but that's not the case. It's a different style of connection point, and while it looks nice and looks premium, it's just this is not compatible with hub products, and hub products are not compatible with this. Kind of a strange choice. Especially since ALPAKA has tons of different hub accessory and hub accessory compatible items. I felt that I kind of would have liked a way to have integrated the hub accessories into this key leash. And the last critique I had of this bag is, of course, that back magnetic pocket not being able to engage with a passport down in it. Now, even though you shake it, the passport shouldn't come loose, but the fact that the magnets don't engage doesn't do well for my sense of security. And I saw some comments across Reddit and other platforms where people just want a zipper for a sense of security. Now, even though your stuff is going to be upright most of the time, held to close to the body, your stuff's not going to go anywhere. People just want that sense of security. So if we could make this pocket go a little bit deeper just so the magnets could engage, I would really love that, because I do like the magnetic closer feature. It's so easy just to reach down in there, move the magnets apart, grab my wallet, and slip the wallet right back in there. Super user friendly. I like that way better than a zipper. But again, the passport not allowing the magnets to engage doesn't do a lot for people's sense of security. If you made it this far in this video, I want to say thank you. Please consider hitting like and subscribe and helping me grow my channel. That way I can keep making these reviews on awesome gear like this ALPAKA sling here. And I appreciate y'all if you want to keep rocking with me. So some final thoughts on the ALPAKA 1 liter Flight Sling. Now, while it's named Flight Sling, this can easily be used as an everyday carry option. I rock with it every day. You could use it on your next trip. You could use it on your trip to the park. It's versatile. It's sleek looking. Great for any environment, work, play, fun, whatever it is, the sling is going to be an awesome choice. But I want to know what you guys think of the 1 liter Flight Sling. Is this something you think you guys would want to pick up? 45 bucks, it easily feels like a $60, $70 sling in the hand. Nice premium feeling, nice premium materials. But what do you guys think about this magnetic closure on the back? Seems a lot of people had questions about that. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I get where people's sense of security might not be fulfilled by just a pair of magnets, especially when they don't engage. But for me, not really an issue. I like this sling. I'm going to keep rocking with this sling, but I want to know your thoughts on it. So drop me a comment down below. I reply to every single comment. I really want to know your thoughts on this sling. ALPAKA has a lot of offerings in their lineup. So I want to know if this is something you would choose out of their, extensive catalog. I think it's great, but I want to know what you think. Thanks for watching the review, and I cannot wait to see you on my next one.